So, United States was an isolationist. United States was an isolationist country. We had nothing to do with any other country. We want to get back into any wars, which we would eventually. So, that brings us to question number 4. What brought the U.S. into World War II?
Pearl Harbor.
The bombing of Pearl Harbor took place on what day?
December 7th.
Of what year?
1940. No, it was 1930. 1940. 46?
Heck no.
42.
Over 1946. Crazy. 1941.
1941. December 7th, 1941. Tomorrow is the 75th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Okay? That's what brought us into World War II. A lot of side voices going on. I need those to stop. Okay? So Pearl Harbor brought us into war. Do we have any idea why Japan would bomb Pearl Harbor?
We cut all of our supplies that we was getting to them over there. Like we wasn't like we stopped. Yeah, like our the docks and stuff like that we was shipping over there. Like they didn't stop shipping their stuff over there.
Are you talking about war goods and stuff?
Jackie, I hope you
Okay, so,
I have
so
to.
one thing is we just kind of stopped,
they stopped
providing
isolating
or helping.
everything.
Yeah, we stopped helping them out. What else? Why else would they want to bomb us?
Oh, then somebody
Didn't we
sent
do
us
something
like
to
a,
them?
Then somebody sent us like a warning that we would like.
We had warning.
Yeah, that we was like the world was in World War II.
Yeah, the war had already begun. Okay, and we had warning that they would, bomb us, but we didn't take it seriously, and they did bomb us. But with a dictatorship, these leaders in these other countries, what is one of their main goals?
Taking over all like the
They want to expand. Okay, they want more territory. Kind of like the same things that they were going through in World War I. Okay,
so even
everyone
though
wants to expand.
even though like Adolf Hitler, Germany made that like a little pact with Japan and Russia, right?
Italy.
Yeah, Italy. Once he like betrayed, once he just said bump it, I don't want nothing else to do with Russia. Germany and Japan, they still had like that little thing going on.
Pretty much, it was the world against Germany and Japan by the end of the war.
Do we still have
Got some flaws.
Do we still have a dictator today?
Donald Trump?
That's actually something we're
Referral.
going to talk about later. If we still
Referral.
have a dictator, or if we're in danger of having another dictator sometime in the future, okay? Okay, so that's the bell ringer. Make sure you hold on to that, because there's going to be another question at the end of today's lesson. I want you to answer on that same piece of paper. Now you need to get out another piece of paper. We're going to start.
You definitely get him up.
The rise of dictators. Lots of voices. Lots of voices. I do not need to hear. Yes, lots of voices. I do not need to hear.
Yeah, I'll be quiet.
The rise of dictators. So, dictators are absolute rulers. They would seize power in Italy, Germany, Japan, the Soviet Union, which is who?
Russia.
Russia, after World War I. Okay, so a dictator is an absolute ruler. They have all control. You need to write this point. You need to write this point.
Can I give you the paper? I got you. Wait, let me go off.
Germany was treated severely after World War I. They were stripped of territory, forced to disarm, and pay reparations. They were treated terribly. They had lost some of their territory, had some of their territory taken. They were forced to disarm, and then they had to pay reparations for World War I. How do you think that sat with Germany?
Not very good.
That's why they wanted to.
Not very well, okay? They did not like that at all. They felt like they had lost a lot of dignity after World War I.
They lost their manhood.
And being made,
They basically became everybody's.
and then being made to pay back other countries for damages after the only country to have to pay back after World War I. Didn't sit well with them. Didn't
Well, why
sit
though?
well with their leader who had
Germany
come to
didn't do
rise as well. What was that?
Said, why would Germany have to pay all this stuff they ain't
Well, Germany was pretty much almost the cause of the whole entire war.
true because they would declare war on everybody.
Okay, so then there were also worldwide depression, Pierre. Many people looked to new leaders to solve the problems that they were having in their countries. Okay? There had to be a change in these countries.
We just write the first slide.
So far, you only hit the first point. Okay, so remember I told you when we talked about the last year, the Great Depression, that we weren't the only country that was in a depression? We were not the only country that was in a depression at the time. There were a lot of countries who had gone through a depression, also because of World War I and some other things. We hit the depression a little bit later than some other countries. We actually had a boom after World War I. And then we hit a depression. Okay? So these countries want to change. So they would elect these rulers not knowing what type of ruler they were originally. Now these men that they elected were great speakers. Great speakers. And then they also used propaganda to get their agenda across, to get the people on board. They made everything that they wanted to happen in these countries sound good. And then once they got into control, they wreaked havoc. So the major dictators will be Benito Mussolini in Italy, Adolf Hitler in Germany, Joseph Stalin in the Soviet Union. So Benito Mussolini in Italy, he preached a government called fascism. Includes intense patriotism and nationalism. Write that point. Benito Mussolini in Italy preached a government called fascism. That was his type of dictatorship. Includes intense patriotism and nationalism. His government was, or he was very much linked to racism and cultural superiority. Sounds a lot like Hitler, right?
Amen.
Sounds a lot like Hitler.
Look at you.
Intense racism and cultural superiority. Benito Mussolini.
You should have write the first one.
Right the first. Preached government called fascism, includes intense patriotism and nationalism.
Oh, you want us to write that letter?
I mean, you can write link to racism or something outside his name, but you don't have to write that second point. Just want you to know that he preached fascism and what it was. Adolf Hitler, probably the most famous dictator that we know around the world. Okay? But this man right here, which he had a lot of problems within himself. Okay? He had a lot of problems within himself, but he was one of the most famous
Because of the Nazi
dictators, okay? Leader of the Nazi Party. Nazi Germany is what we would call Germany at this time. Spoke about Germany, racial superiority. He took his superiority or his dictatorship to a whole new level. And that's the reason why we have had the Holocaust, okay? If you were not pure German, which he wasn't, which is irony, if you were not this, what he had pictures like this blonde, blue-eyed young man. Okay, so if you were anything other than that, you were Jewish, especially Jewish, anything. Which
He tried to
was part
commit
Jewish,
genocide. He tried
okay,
to wipe
he
out
wanted you
the
gone,
Jews.
eliminated, wiped out, not move you out the country, wiped out.
And he did it in a cruel way.
So he
Concentration
found that he
camps,
was a Jewish citizen.
gas
He also wanted revenge for World War I. Okay, just like a lot of other countries, they wanted revenge from World War I.
It ain't nothing new.
What?
We was already last one.
You need to write.
That man is
leader of the Nazi
psychotic.
Party, wanted revenge for Germany's loss in World War I. First and the last one. Leader of the Nazi Party and wanted revenge for Germany's loss in World War I. Mr. Adolf Hitler. Nasty looking mustache.
Hey.
This man knew he was wrong for what he did, and
He didn't care.
that's also part of the reason on why he would take his own life.
He took his own life.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end
He
of the
found
war,
he
shot
was
himself
Jew.
in the gun. He was gone.
He shot himself in the dome.
Shot himself in the
Anyways,
gun.
Yeah.
In the gun.
gun.
You said shot
I said shot himself in the head with a gun.
He said shot himself in the gun.
No, I didn't.
It's not important. That's not important.
It's okay. Words are hard.
I'm not gonna kill myself, though.
Yeah, that's a scene.
You say that now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I heard.
Side conversation, stop.
I heard he took like cyanide, like to poison himself.
There's a lot of myths on how he like taken his life, but he shot himself.
Mm-mm.
He shot himself. In this little bunker that he had hidden. Okay, going on to the next slide. Really just breathe.
Oh man, no taking sessions
Oh
over.
man, y'all.
Free day, free day, free day, free day.